hello, hello. We live? I don't know. Let's find out. Should be. Yep, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. We're good. Alright, sweet. Let's see. There's a few people still in World 45 here. I've not logged in since last stream, so hopefully this goes well. Let me put that... Hold up. That looks like I should put it in the depot box. Depot box is looking nice. Yeah, now we just got a bunch of beer. What the hell, man? Alright, let's pot up and let's go explore. Hopefully there's still people. Oh, that guy looks like a juice box. Hold up. Where was he heading? Oh, I don't know where I just teleed to. Oh my god. That could have gone real bad. I just accidentally clicked on Corp. Yeah, let's switch that to Edgeville real quick. Anybody in Edgeville? You. You know what? No, he's got protection anyways. Jed, what's up? Get your bitch ass on Rust? Oh, are people playing Rust? Hold up. Oh, Donator and Alpha are on Rust. Oh shit. Hello. You want to battle? Okay. Wake. Bro, I wasn't... No, wait, hold up. I wasn't ready. Man, I haven't played since... Ah! Damn, this guy's fucking me up already. Oh! Bro, you gotta let me warm up a little bit first. Jeez. Jay's about to join too? Alright. I guess we can head over and see how it's going. Wait, I think I just deleted Rust actually now that I think about it. I'll have to re-download it. I don't know if that crashed my stream is the problem. Not like crash, you know, but... Let me bank. Boom, boom. Bro, this guy already wants on my ass. Alright. Wouldn't be the only one. Yeah. How? How what? Dude, I swear, every time I get in a fight, though, their boy shows up 2.5 seconds later with a max gear. No! Always in a fight, though. We're good. Jed, why aren't you playing? Are you in the same boat? You already deleted the game? No! Oh, he expected the double. Dude, if I would have specced there, I think I would have killed him. Damn it. Oh. There's another fucking massive guy right there ready to slay me. Let me on this guy. I already know I'm gonna get hit by the fucking scuba diver right there next to me, so this poor guy's gotta get it. Ah, dude, the specs take so long in between them. Yo, what up, Best? How you doing? Oh. We got a telly. This dude's better. Wait, he hopped on him? What? Oh, I thought he was friends with him. Shit. Too short notice. Not deleted, but not updated. Ah, I see, I see. You see, internet can't handle downloading anything else? Really? Dude, I don't know why I was downloading the VODs from Deadman mode. And for whatever reason, like I usually get like 60 megabits download. I was getting 5. Because I downloaded them overnight and I had like, it only lets you download 3 at a time on Twitch for whatever reason. And it just like stopped. Like after downloading 2, it was like, nope, last one's gonna take longer. No clue why. But yeah, I got screwed over because of that. Same's happened to you? Really? Oh. My internet turns to dial up when I want to download. That is so weird. I don't know why. It's big internet, man. I don't know. They're coming after us. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna run around a bit more. It looks like there is some people on Deadman, so I'm gonna mess around for a little bit and then we'll download the game, and then as we're downloading the game we can watch some like YouTube or some shit. I don't know. Something that is not gonna get me killed doing it. Got Monopoly on us. Dude, I'm just glad. So I use a Comcast, and Citrus, he has Comcast too, but he lives in a place where they have data caps, which is what they were trying to do to me where I live right whenever COVID hit. So luckily they weren't allowed to do it here because it was like, they're like, no, everyone's working from home now. You're screwing them over if you do this. So I weaseled my way out of it, luckily. But Citrus was not as lucky. He got hit with it. Add sit. Damn. Do we go back to Edgeville? Yeah, I say let's go back to Edgeville. Alright. Holy cow, I want you! This guy is... I don't want to fight either of these guys. They're raid bosses. I'm out of here, man. I need to get that gear, but I don't have the ability. I need to get some kills first. Who's at Camelot? Nobody's at Camelot. I've returned. Welcome back. I forget where I was at whenever you got hit with the ad, but basically, I didn't get hit with the data cap because it was during COVID time. It was pretty sick. Sneeze my brain out. Streams use hella data though. I'd be fucked. Yeah. That's the thing too, is like it'd count upload too. So like if I streamed for more than like 10 hours a month, I'd hit the limit instantly. I was doing the calculations. It was fucked up, man. Yeah, just hit a screenshot of the YouTube stream thumbnail. It looks so stupid. I love it. I just got real close to the camera. Or should I just streaming career over before it started? Luckily, if he does really want to, he can pay, I think it's $15 a month more for unlimited. But like, 15 bucks more a month is a scam, dude. They're ripping you off. Alright, nobody's in Camelot. Maybe people are doing barrows? I don't know why. It's probably good money, right? Surely? Wait, who's this? You know what? Oh. Yeah, he's gonna laugh at me. I gotta get out of here before he starts laughing at me. What a Chad. He's just walking around doing his quests. Got the dead man armor on. Little earmuffs, yeah, man. What a legend. Honestly, I'm glad I couldn't hit him. Oh my gosh, I just made a huge mistake. Please. We're good. Alright. Anybody at the barrows? Maybe I need to grab, like, a G-Mall or something. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be killing one of those max guys with just to be able to hold up. How do you still have PvP protection? It's been like a week. Man, don't even. Yeah. Climb down your hole. You get 12 hours? Yeah, but I thought like most people would run through that 12 hours by now, surely. People logged on for the rewards. Said, fuck it, I'll use it. Wait, you get rewards? I thought the rewards were in the main game. Am I wrong? Yeah, they're just the main game ones. Should I go check what those are? Oh, you have to log on 45 of your points. I see. Maybe I log into the main then. I don't know. You can buy on both roads. Don't trust me on that. Where would the guy be at? Like Lumbridge, Edgeville? GE maybe? Is it Purdue? Lumbee? Alright, I'll go check it out real quick. Actually, I wouldn't even have any of them on this account since I didn't play on Last Dead Man on this one, but I'll check it out anyways on here. Because nobody's coming to Barrows anyways. I'll lose my skull, man. Sad. Wait, who's that? I think that was the same guy. I gotta double check though real quick. Yeah, it's him. Alright. Let's see what the rewards are. I think I saw a little bit of them in the thingy thing. Like whenever they announced Dead Man. I saw one that was like this cape, but it had like a skull on it. It looked pretty sick. Alright, Nigel. Or is it Gellin? Oh, Dead Man rewards. Alright, yeah, there's the cape. 6k points for a cape? And the summer decent money on 07? I don't think I really care enough. A cape, or a rug, I mean. A teleport scroll? The new home telly. And then the weapon scroll. Ooh. Weapon scroll might go hard, honestly. Does it make them look like the corrupted versions? That'd be sick if it does. The corrupted Debo actually looked insane. That's sick. Dude, look at all these guys. Man. I need to slay them. Not sure if it's all weapons though. It said AGS, Void Waker, Volatile, Dark Bow. Which I think were all the corrupted ones. I guess not like the Twisted Bow. Alright, where else can we check? Actually, Slayer Tower had some people in it last time. Maybe we go check there real quick. I guess the PvP ones? Yeah. Which I like. I would. Oh, actually, I need more sacks, man. I only have 40. I'm honestly surprised it wasn't like, oh, nope, only the Shadow and Twisted Bow get it. Classic jam flex. Alright. Surely someone's gonna be here, right? I did find someone here the other night. Or I guess on Saturday, whenever Deadman ended. There's a guy down here who just had 5 food only, used none of them, and gave me this Fury right here, and a whip and a black mask. Dead game mode, yeah, it's seeming like it, sadly, but you never know. Maybe someone's gonna be lurking around. I just need a decent kill so I can get that max gear like the other guys have. And then I can fight them. And I can beat them and not lose everything. Nah, nobody's here. Where would people be? You know what? I have an idea. This is a classic spot to PK at. Absolutely classic. That's the guy I keep seeing at Edgeville, but I don't think I can take him. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I could, but like, just the gear I'm in right now versus his, plus me not being that warmed up, kind of washed up, if you will. Not a good combination. What the hell? That's just alking. All right. Surely somebody's doing some Slayer in here. Surely. How many charges I got on this? Oh, we're good. Deep in the cave, thinking they're safe. Doing a little bit of Slayer? No. Maybe in the Ankus? Possibly? No. Alright, well, we'll check the other side. I don't know. Hold up. Wait, this guy's a PKer. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's standing under me. I know, I mean, it makes sense, but like... Holy shit! He just demolished me? Can I get a freeze at least? Jeez. Yeah, I don't know how long I can stay here, but like, this gear's not that crazy. He is destroying me though, damage-wise. Spec him! Alright, we're getting our comeback going. There's prayer? Ah. No, don't barrage the frickin' Bloodveld, man. No, I thought I froze him again. He's gone. No way, he actually got gapped there. Man. Ah. We had him too. Sad. I made him run, but I could have gotten the kill, I think. If I would have caught that freeze, I had another spec ready. Man. Yeah, he was destroying me at the start, though. I can't lie. But we made a comeback. Oh my, dude, I thought this was a person at first. That scared me so bad. Alright. Let's pre-pot up. I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. Starting to feel myself up. What? Gotta break the ring. Alright. Where else could people be? I can't go back to the cave because I'm unskulled now. Or I'm skulled now. You know what? Fuck it, back to Edgeville. Maybe that demon won't be there. If he is, at least we have something to do for a second. Hello? Yes. Now I get to bully the person in worse gear. Could have specced him. You're done. He's not gonna switch his prayer. Yes, we got a kill, finally! First kill of World 45. He had a lot of blighted... I don't even know. He didn't even have a bank key. Are you kidding me? What? How do you not have a bank key? Bro, what? He just had noted food on him. Wait, hold up. Who's this? Hold on. We can fight this guy again. I'm ready for it. This guy's already back. He's trading me? What are you trading? You don't have anything. This guy want to fight again? No. He's just crying. I'm sorry, brother. This guy has PvP protection. He's gonna talk shit, isn't he? He's about to. I'm feeling him typing it up. He's about to pipe. Do I have protection right now or something? Why is this guy not hopping on me? I want to kill this Zach guy. I know I can do it. I just know it. I can feel it. But I don't want him to be able to just tele out instantly, you know? What the? I'll take your teleports. Yoink. They're mine now, Plemmer. They're mine now. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Do it. Hit me. Oh, who's he hopping on? Not the imp. He doesn't want the smoke. You know what? Whatever. I don't even care. Hop on him. What in the hell? This guy loves to range. Good to know. Ah! No, I thought I could get a little run around going on there. Smack him! Ah. No! Man, I am misclicking all over the place. What the? Hello? I just stared at him for a second there instead of attacking. Ow. There we go. Oh my god! Wait, he's got dragon gloves on, I just realized. Alright, I know he's not anti-fire now though, which is great to know. Damn, it's 0? Alright. Come on, let's get some damage in on him. 32, just hit him with a whack. I can think I'm gonna... Oh! Big barrage, come on. Big bolt. Ah. I gotta get him to be praying melee a lot, because if he's praying melee, I can hit those D-bolt procs on him and they'll smack. Come on. Come on. Let me hit him. Man, we need to get some hits with these smacks. Holy shit. I'm just gonna go for a spec here. There it was. A little bit off. Man, I cannot do these 4-ways right now. Ah! He went for his double? Man. Oh. Let me bank real quick. It's gonna be full here. What? How am I still not unfrozen? Let me pot up these real quick. No brews left. We'll let him have the telly. Oh. He was a good sport. He asked good luck before the last fight, so. I do want to hop on this guy, though, real quick. I don't know if he has protection. Probably does. Yup, sad. What do you want, Plimmer? What the hell? I'm good, man. Machines, which is why I decided to follow you. I'd love to get to know you better and become friends and a fan. If you're open to it, I'd appreciate if we could chat on Discord. I mean, you can join my Discord if you do exclamation point Discord. You just hang out in there. I'm good, Ty, though. Let's get some recoil out. Man. I was hoping I'd be able to kill that guy. I had him on the ropes for a second there. He was like 20 HP, and then I hit him again. He was 20 HP. It was, it's pretty low for a second. Again, I think my setup... What are you trying to trade me, Plimmer? Hey, thanks, man. Thank you for the 13. Yeah, I just killed this guy for like 30 noted or blighted manta rays, and now he's giving me more. He's just looting up. Alright, how many house tabs do we have in the bank? I might need to go just buy some more real quick. Oh, now we're good. What about Dragonstone bolts, though? I think we got... Yeah, we can skull up one more time with this amount of bolts. Yo, Yum Shot, how's it going, man? Did they let you keep shit? So this account is from last Dead Man, actually. So, I kept it from that. Which I should have gotten some Arams or some shit, because it's a struggle right now, man. It's a struggle. Would anybody be at the Champions Guild? Any champions lurking around? Why would somebody be here? I don't know, but I'm gonna check anyways, because I'm stupid. Yeah, actually, yeah, I need a pot up anyways. Head into the bank real quick, and then get some more brews out. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna go somewhere. Actually, let's go back into the Slayer Cave. I ran into a guy pretty much instantly there, and I almost got him if he didn't get the gap on me. A guard chilling here. Should make Pewin come play Dead Man. He said he was making an account last time and then never did. Dude, look at these guys just camping the G. Ready to pounce on someone that skulls up. I think that's what most, like, hold up. Yeah, there's 174 people on. I think 154 of them are just sitting in the GE. Instead he's doing hard mode tobs. What happened to him, man? He used to be a PKer, and then he was a PKer on Rust, and now he's just doing hard mode tobs. On the mighty have fallen. Is he going for the pet or something, or what's his plan with it? Because he's not an Iron Man, right? I hope. He's going for dust. Ah, I see. I need to get the dust myself if I ever play main game again. Low-key, I was thinking about doing some gambling today, and then I log on Twitter and see Skill Specs talking about how he's gonna cry himself to sleep every night because they're removing death matching. Literal fucking dust, yeah. Oh, there's a guy. And he has gear. Oh my god, hold up. Please don't be paying attention. He probably has protection. He doesn't have protection. Oh my god, and I caught the freeze. These drops of the fuck. Come on. 0? Are you kidding me? Another 0? Bro, I'm potted up and everything. Alright. And, bro, you suck. Bro, Are you kidding me? Man, just splashes off splashes. He talks shit like he didn't just get 2 zeros in a row on him with VLS. Ugh. Man. Sad scam game. Yeah, you're right, actually. I should have just not hit 0. Maybe he's on to something. I'll try that next time. Don't you hit me, doggy. You stay be. Did they change the look of these things? I swear they used to look different. Or is it they're different in the cave, maybe? Ugh. Wait, I just realized. That Brandy Angel person that came in said they just followed me. They didn't follow me. They lied. I've been lied to. They're just trying to get me on Discord to sell me nudes or something. I don't even know, man. What's their plan? Because it's a bot? Yeah, you're right. I don't get the point of those. Like, I guess if one person falls for it out of like the tens of thousands that they send, they still like make a profit. Because they're probably just using like Bitcoin miners to power it anyways. But who's the person that's falling for that, you know? Alright. Go on another little walk around. Actually, nah, let's go to Edgeville. It's either a Discord token grabbing scam or trying to get you to download a rat when they send you files. Ah, I see. I thought it'd be like, I know there's like some shit where they go around, they're like, I can make you a starting soon screen. It's only gonna cost you $50, and then they send like a screenshot of a generic ass template one from like Streamlabs. And it's like, yeah, nah, I'm good, dog. If I wanted one, I'd seek out someone to make one for me. Dude, this guy, he's coming on the adventure with me. I respect it. Come on, Plimmer, let's go. I kill this man. He doesn't speak. He hasn't said a word to me. I killed him though, and he came back and he cried. I think he might be muted. He was just doing the crying emote, and then started giving me stuff. Like I've adopted him. He's got a bronze skimmy though. I believe in him. Anybody up here? Wait, I'm just confused though. How do you get more noted food? Because I killed him, he didn't have a bank key. But he came back with more. No! I guess he could have points, yeah. Man, that guy got the telly real quick. Oh. Blimmer. You're on your own now, buddy. I'm sorry, I've lured you. I've lured you out. You know he's upset now. He's like, what the hell? This guy just led me over here for nothing. Would people be doing cocks, maybe? I guess it's a possibility. It is a possibility. It's probably not likely, but it's possible. Let's get 20 GP for it. I should have drank that stamina. Just in case I do get hit and I don't have a run. They really do need to update World 45 to add like sigils in and then the unlimited run thing. Like, I've always said this, World 45 should just straight up be a private server. Just a Deadman mode private server. Make it just the most fun way. You just get in, you get good gear pretty quick, good stats pretty quick, and just go PK, have fun. It kills all the like private servers taking away people, because why play on a private server when you can play on the main game? That's way more like secure even. And people have fun, they're paying for more membership, it makes Jagex more money. It'd have like 500 people on it instead of 189. Oh, it's gone up actually. We have increased in players since I got on, let's go. Alright. I think I'm gonna lose my skull. We're gonna check the Slayer Cave one last time. If nobody's in there, we go play Rust, I guess. Actually, I'll have to download Rust, so we'll do, hopefully it won't have the stream crash. And we'll do some reactions, I guess. We're gonna watch some Hell's Kitchen or something. Or actually, there's a video I wanted to watch anyways on the stream. It's the current drama, the Mr. Beast stuff. We can watch that. Or, yeah, actually, yeah, didn't Odablock get in a fight with Rot? We can watch that video. I don't know. I saw Asmongold made a video on it, and I was like, oh. Maybe something will actually finally be done. Wait, the guy's back. You wanna talk shit? Get a hit on him? Come on? Something... anything? Bro, this guy's like 200 defense bonus. And not laughing now, buddy, huh? Throw a barrage? And another splash? Come on, last chance? Bro, how is my mage so bad? Nice try, little bro! You know what? Well, at least catch a freeze on this guy. He has no way you have the agility there. What is... You have 72 agility, you freak of nature? What the hell? I need a mage's book or something, man. Bro, both these guys have cannons. Both of them. We're waiting out my skull in here, I don't even care. If they come back, I'm hopping on their ass. He's coming back. Ow. Yo, what up? Grudon? Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. How's it going? You're new here? Hey. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, at least a little bit. Hopefully, I don't know. The World 45, I don't know if you play RuneScape, I would assume so. It's pretty dead right now. We're about to download Rust and play that with the boys. But first, we gotta see, does he come back? Dude, these dogs are just staring at me like a piece of, like, Wagyu steak, ready to chomp into my soul. Surely I can hit him whenever he walks right here, right? Omegrodon. Omegrodon. Got it. Probably still mess that up somehow. Surely he comes back? Surely? Maybe not. Fine. Let's find somebody else, hopefully. Both these guys are just sad out here. Actually, the other guy was probably still in there. He just went through the agility thing. I really wish I did max an account on the last season. Because that'd be like 90 agility. It'd be so much better. Let's check out Barrows, I guess. Grab ourselves a spade. There's a guy. Oh, it's this guy again. I'm pretty sure he has protection, but there's a slim chance it just ran out. A very slim one. He's walking to the Guthans. Nah. Alright, come on. Surely someone appears here. That can't be the only person doing Deadman mode Barrows, right? Surely? Surely? Come on. There's gotta be someone else, right? Just you? No, it's me and Lazy Knight Iron, okay? But he has protection. Sad. I might have to just call it a wrap after the skull runs out. Play Rust for the wipe. Maybe after the Rust wipe, it will be less people with protection. We'll see though. Did the rewards just come out today? Because this was kind of a good day to hop on, if so. Be a bit more active. But again, where's Mod Manked when you need him? I want him to be purely the Deadman mode mod. Just developing everything for it. I think it'd be great if that was so. But I guess on like the worlds where it's like special things, like they don't really do anything with them. You know? Like, have they done an update to the speedrunning quest worlds at all? I guess there's not really much to update with that, though. Just adding new quests. But, like, PvP worlds haven't really been touched besides them banning deathmatching. Bounty Hunter is like a mini game, so it's still main game. Are there any other worlds that are like special like that? I'm surprised there's not a permanent leagues world. What happened to deathmatching? Oh, hold up! They're making it so you get banned if you do deathmatching. Doesn't know how VLS? Poke his eyes out! Refreeze him? No! Hello? Go up. Go down. Go up. Man, he always baits me. I think I hit him twice. Oh no, I clicked on my bolts. Come on. Big bolt. Come on. Oh my god, he's so quick. Oh! Yes, we got him! Finally! We got someone! Let's go! And a key, finally. We did it! We did it! Let's go! Skull Specs in the bin, he is. That's how I found out. I saw him just being... Why does this guy have 15,000 prayer potions? He brought like 10 food, no prayer potion. Okay, whatever. The other guy's still here? No, he's gone. Let's go! We finally get to open a key on Dead Man. Yes. Woo! I can't do the woo. I suck at it. I've trained myself over the years because my brothers didn't like when I was too loud to like be quiet, and I can't get over a certain decibel. Did you tweet about it? Yes. Unless he deleted it. I think he had 2 tweets on it, actually. Well, one was just CBA. Alright, what's in the bag again? 384k. I wonder if those Rathrins are actually worth a good chunk on Dead Man. On 45, I mean. Surely they are, right? Alright. Do we tank out the key, or do we go back to Barrows? What do? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we tank out the key. I wanna open a key. I haven't been able to open a key in like a week. Time for a skill specs group hardcore? I think he was actually talking about that during Dead Man. Actually, hopefully this isn't a leak. But he was talking to some of the people in the group about making one. Maybe get out a telly spot? Nah, we're fine. Need to remember to stop running around like a madman though. My staminas aren't looking too good in supply. Only got 3 left. I say as I continue to run around. Let's just walk around. Cosplaying as a winter soldier. Damn, dude, you're going far. Alright, where to next? Alright. Yes, it's a good box. A great box, even. Adidas Zuriels. This is from Dead Memo before this last one. Whenever they transfer the items over, I didn't play the finale, so I could keep my Zuriels. Actually, I might have actually played the finale, actually, now that I think about it. I just had these in my depot box, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I smuggled a Zuriel staff and a VLS in. Smuggled's probably not. You know what? Yeah, we're a bad boy. We definitely smuggled it in. It wasn't just part of the mechanics. Can I stand on this fire? No. Ish, Esther, and Captain Colt. Go in the snow and come back when you've done something. Go play in the snow. What does that even mean? Bro just roasted the fuck out of me because I haven't done Wintertop, maybe? Hello there. What's going on here? Insignia will fill me in. Is that you? Ignisia. How did I fuck that up? You have something for me? Nope. Okay. I was gonna try and trade in my mystics for some, Dude, okay. Does anyone else remember the old gear from, it was a Halloween event in like 2010 or something, and it looked exactly like this. You got like, at least it was the top and bottom. It wasn't like a skirt like this, it was like pants. But it was like the same color scheme, same everything. And that's all I can think of whenever I see this armor now. Cause I was wearing that shit non-stop. Cause my birthday is in October, and I'd always get a like membership card for my birthday. So I always had members for it, and I'd play RuneScape the whole month, and it was so sick. And so I'd always do the Halloween events. All right, what's in the box? Come on, give me some loot. Give me some loot. Give me some loot. Ooh. Okay. That actually could be worth a decent bit on this. The combat pots, definitely. Actually, I think they're like 2k each, now that I think about it. The entangle sacks, probably not as much, because most people are going to have ancients. 24k cash. And some glories. And some mine runes. You know what? It's actually pretty shit, but I'll take it. Alright, you guys, you want me to download Rust now? Is it Rust time? Hold up. Is it time for Rust? Let me open up Steam. I don't know if I have it downloaded or not. I'm pretty sure I don't. Play City Skylines 2. I actually do have that. Actually, do I? I might have one, actually. I don't know. I remember, I think it was a Twitch Prime drop. I got one. I don't know who brought up Twitch Prime, but like, if you guys got it and you're getting annoyed by these ads, I mean, yeah, sorry, I'm cringe. Rust has been deleted. Fuck. Alright, let's start downloading it, and let's see if it drops any frames. If it doesn't drop any frames, we're good to go. 30 gigabytes? I'm gonna be here all day. Fuck around with a lot? You do? Oh no. Oh no, we're dropping frames. Why is my PC lagging? Encoding overload? Why is my encoding overloading? What? Huh? Hold up. Let me open up my task manager and see what is happening here. Because the stream shouldn't drop frames because it's stream's only using upload, right? Hold up. Let me see. Is it my like CPU's going too hard? Yeah, because the upload's staying the same. The upload is fine. The CPU is good. What is causing the frame drops? Huh? Is it like how unwatchable is it? Huh? Is it like how it looks fine to me. Oh, and then it buffered. Like, yeah, I'm dropping like 30, 50 frames a second, but like... Hold on, this is actually weird though. Except for that's showing the average, so some cores are actually getting like 80, 90%. But still, none of them are maxed out. Like, nothing should be causing this. But clearly something is. Did my stream just die? Why is it? Huh? Doesn't matter if they're maxed in this intensive threaded workload. Stream crashed and restarted. fuck. Alright, hold up. Let me try limiting the download speed. Let's limit it to like, I don't know, 3,000 kilobytes. That's actually probably way slower than it should be. Is it still dropping frames though? Oh. It's not so far. That's also showing an hour and a half to download. But you know what? I think the video is like an hour long. Oh, wait. It's smoother now? Is it smoother or is it like back to how it was? It's looking... I mean, every time I look at the preview, it looks fine. Is the problem with me looking at it. Hold up. Yeah, there's like a 3-second delay. I think that's pretty average though. Municipal drops, yeah, I'll complain if I see him. Alright, sounds good. Alright, well, now we gotta do something for the next hour and now 37 minutes, it's saying. Well, you know what? At least we are not dying. You know what? Actually, hold up. I'm gonna test my luck. 4,000 kilobits. We just increased the download speed. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's not dropping still. Same delay. All right. I think we're good. But we can't PK any longer is the problem. So you know what time that means it is? It's drama time. Alright, I have 2 videos that I saw in my recommended. And we're gonna see how they turn out. Because they looked interesting. So, do that, do that. Hello? Turn off my RuneScape sounds. Alright, so this one is the one that's popping off. It's already got 6.3 million. Oh my gosh. I saw this last night in my recommended. It had like 200K. It's about Mr. Beast. Apparently, he went crazy. This guy, I remember this guy. I forgot about him. And then I saw this one. This is from like an actual lawyer. So, we're going to find out if he's actually breaking the law. Because everyone's saying like, okay, here's the rundown so far. From what I know, I haven't watched too much about it, but from what I understand, this is what's been happening. So, obviously, Chris Tyson is a pedophile and got kicked out. So, good on Mr. Beast for that. Good job, good job. No pedophiles allowed. And then people came out and they're saying, like, the videos are, like, staged and, like, he had like fake giveaways or stuff, and like there was like a clip of someone signing Mr. Beast's name on one of their giveaway streams, and then they're saying it was like here illegal lotteries, or he says illegal rigging. I guess is that in the lottery? I don't know. Anyways, he'd be like, oh, in the next 10 minutes, one person that buys one of the shirts will get a $10,000 bill. And then he would forget to do that, and then like 30 minutes later he'd do the same thing. Which I think that part probably I would assume is pretty illegal, I would assume. But then others I saw were like complaining about like what everything does, where it's like, oh, you can, if you buy something, you get entered into the giveaway. But like since legally they had to have a way to let you enter without, sorry, my brain's not working. Legally, they have to like let you enter giveaways without actually purchasing. And so what most companies do is they're like, oh, send a Post-it card with your name at the top right in this font at this size, and then send it to this address in Wisconsin, and then do a backflip, and then clap your hands 3 times. And if it gets lost in the mail, too bad. And people were complaining about that, but like literally every single company does that. Like, there's another YouTuber, Danny Duncan. Let me pull it up real quick. Doing the same thing with, he's giving away, I think, a Tesla? Or like a Cybertruck. Hold up. I think this is the one where it shows it.
Nathan, thank you. Proud of you guys. All yours. Thanks for shopping at DannyDuncan69.com.
No, it's not this
I'm
one.
out here.
Hold up. It's in one of his videos recently. I saw it. Is it this one maybe? No. Basically, he released a drink. It's like a little like 5-hour energy type beat, and he is giving away a Cybertruck for people that buy the
You want to make out?
Fuck.
The thing, the drink. Here it is.
Oh, dude, look! No way, it's
He
right
probably
there.
says it here somewhere.
Dude, do you guys have the strawberry acai one? What? It's at the front too? That's crazy. Whoa, dude, this is crazy. Wow, the first time. Can I just get this, dude? Did I just say 50 cents? Holy shit, dude. What? Really?
Where is it?
Acai.
Okay.
Oh my.
He's not showing it.
Want me to kill?
Anyways, for this drink, if people buy this, they get entered into a giveaway for a Cybertruck. And there's, like, obviously legally they have to have a way to let you enter, and it's the same thing Mr. Beast is doing, the same thing every other company does, where they're just like, yeah, if you send in a postcard to this random ass company or random ass address in the middle of the Midwest, then you might get an entry if you're lucky. Same deal, and it's scummy, but it's legal, I'm pretty sure, or else shit like Skittles would get sued for that way faster. So, which one do we watch first? This one came out first, so let's watch this one first in case he addresses it in this. Alright.
Alright, jokes for food. I wish a philanthropist YouTuber would just give me 10K and not film it. Hey, what the hell happened to you? Mr. Beast, that's what happened to me.
What we do here is go back.
I was gonna be somebody. I was gonna be the Carl took my job. Carl took my job. I'm the worst production I
What a throwback. Anybody that remembers that song, iDubbbz, Content Cop, great time on the internet.
Okay, Content Cop from Temu back at it again.
There it
So
is.
just before I get into my interrogation with former Mr. Beast employee Jake Weddle, a lot has happened since my last video. After posting it, I got hundreds of messages from former Mr. Beast employees, and I had them all like send proof of former employment. You know, just people showing their support or telling their stories of you know, fake videos or unsafe practices.
Oh yeah, one extra thing. People were claiming, I think this was with the Amazon. He's doing like a show with Amazon or something. It's like a game show. They were claiming his staff was taking away people's medicine and not giving it back. Oh yeah, here, dangerous conditions on the Amazon show, which is crazy to me. Like, what's even the point of taking away the medicine? I can only hope it's like just them being like just stupid and like not realizing they should be giving it to people, like not having it, like being disorganized pretty much is my only hope. But yeah, if that's true, that shit is fucked.
You know, toxic workplace, stuff like that. I'm not really going to get into those claims because, for one, like, most people want to stay anonymous, which I understand. And also, like, I think most of that stuff's just been covered with you know, the news coming out about Beast Games and everything. And also, I have like more serious allegations that I want to start covering. Also, I heard from a very credible source that Mr. Beast has been sitting on a response to part 1 because he was worried if he posted it, I would instantly respond with part 2. You know, like this is Kids Bop, Kendrick Lamar.
I don't think Mr. Beast is gonna make a response to it. unless it's just like a Twitter thing, like he did with Chris. Like, I just don't think he's gonna post a video response. It just doesn't seem like something his PR team would like even allow him to do, honestly.
Marver's Drake. Also, I know Mr. Beast's secret CEO has been practically like harassing my people on, you know,
Secret CEO. He has a secret CEO?
hey, what's in part 2? What does he know? So I will just tell you, James, what will be in part 3, so you don't have to harass my people. It will be about serious allegations of sexual misconduct in the company and your direct involvement in covering up those crimes. And I'll make sure to give you full credit and plaster your face all over the screen when we talk about that.
Name is James
I've
Donaldson.
gotten dozens of messages from former Mr. Beast employees of very serious allegations. So I just want to put a call to action at the start of this video that, you know, if you have a story, you can DM me. Just make sure you send proof of employment first, because I get a lot of DMs. And like, as much as I meme and joke around, like, I take anonymity very seriously. So without explicit permission, I don't go public with anything. And obviously, if it goes to court, I would hope they would censor your information from the court documents. I don't know. Oh, and former contestants too. That's another thing I heard after posting my last video is during the 100 boys versus girls video, I have people corroborating the same story that the camera guy who gave the girls a drone was making some girls feel uncomfortable.
Hold up. I know in the 100 boys versus 100 girls videos, they fed us boys hours after the girls each time, and it really got on our nerves because we wanted, or because it became blatantly obvious they wanted the girls to win. Did the girls win that? I don't even know. Camera guy who gave the girls the drone was being extremely inappropriate with the girls. Since I started talking to them after the shoot, made them very uncomfortable. I don't even remember this video, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I feel like, yeah, he definitely, if the guy who was giving it to them was being inappropriate, that's definitely something Jimmy's got to hop on. And it's not like really, it's not necessarily his fault, but it's also like he's responsible, if that makes sense. Anything about production staff being inappropriate? Yes. Okay, it's all about the camera guy.
You trap these girls in a circle and make them sleep on rough turf and get them high on paint fumes, and then you try to them.
Okay. What? That seems really dark.
No, it's not dark. You're misunderstanding me, bro.
I think I am.
Yeah, you are. Because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
Anyway, what? That will be part 3. So, you know, Mr. Beast, do with that information.
Dude, that show is so fucked.
Chucky didn't want to respond to those allegations. So anyway, my interview with Jake Weddle, I chose to interview him because I thought he was perfect because he was both on camera and behind the scenes in 2019 and 2020. And also, what people don't know is that he came back in 2021 to be the sole contestant of a Mr. Beast video, which never got uploaded because it went very badly. He also knows about another portable document.
Okay. Oh. Hold up.
Format. Who was working at Mr. Beast while actually on the registry.
I heard about this. This was I think the Jake the Viking, his brother, I think is what hold up, let me pull up the tweet. Oh, why am I not signed in? But as for the he didn't post the video. Obviously, I don't know what happened in that, but there's, like, apparently he doesn't post, like, 90% of the videos. So, I don't know if it's just he didn't think the video was good enough, or I guess we'll hear later on what actually happened. Hold up, let me find the tweet about it. Oh, I'm checking the wrong Twitter. I was checking Keemstar, not Drama Alert. Yes, here it is. All right. This Chris Tyson, so this talking about Jake the Viking, how he protected his kid or his family, and then down here you might not be able to see it, but Oh, why is it so small? Apparently this is Jake's brother? Hold up, let me... Yeah, brother-in-law. Who was convicted of rape on a child. I think that's who he's talking about. I'm not sure, but that is crazy that that guy was working on there while convicted. Surely that shows up in a background check, right?
And I'll get more into that story at the end of the video. So I got his DM, drove straight to New York overnight, did not sleep, just drank a bunch of caffeine, and I also only had one microphone in the interview, which he's wearing. So it's mostly just him talking. Also, like, final thing, people said my last video started slow. This video also starts slow. It builds up over time, but I'll do the retention thing and say, the ending will blow your mind. Whoa. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, Jake Weddle, everybody.
I'm Jake Weddle. Most people who, if you know me from Mr. Beast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos.
I do remember this guy.
Maybe
I forgot about him, but I remember him.
I'm in the cutting room floor a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I've been in some videos. I've worked on a lot of them. I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some more. I was there when they were authentic, and then I saw the transition to what I feel like is a company. He's like a TV show now. It went from YouTuber guy with a camera to Amazon.
That definitely around there is true. Like it's a full-on production company now. It's no longer like what YouTube was kind of built around. It's crazy. I won't be surprised if he transitions to like only doing stuff on like streaming websites now. Like Amazon, he's doing something with Amazon. He's probably gonna continue like growing through that. It's crazy how big that company's become.
It's very unspoken, but there was a vibe. There was half the people who, if you made Jimmy happy, you were on the good half. And these people got random bonuses and were usually moved up, had more screen time. And then there was people who, if you had a disagreement or butt heads with Jimmy or just you didn't like it, you were.
I will say, I don't think he would give people more screen time just because he likes them. He seems the type of guy to only focus on maximum views for the videos. But I can definitely see him paying them more bonuses and stuff.
I consistently was in the half that Jimmy did. Jimmy doesn't like me. That's fine. I don't like him either. It's okay. Oh, that feels so good to say. I don't like Jimmy. I hate you so much. He didn't want anyone to get more popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous and leave and talk about me negatively. And I could tell that the yes men
fucked up.
Were, doing well. And I was, disgruntled for quite some time. So I've talked to reporters, right? Like publicly. And I've always had to choose my words very, very carefully because I don't want to say anything I don't stand behind, obviously. So I used to talk to people. I used to glaze Jimmy publicly for things I do genuinely think are true.
Glaze.
But then it's like, well, how come you didn't talk about the working conditions? Well, I wanted a career. I didn't want to, speak ill of YouTube's golden boy and then I'm blacklisted forever. I told people I was talking to you.
That makes sense.
What are you doing? You're going to kill your career. It's like, I have to or I'll be sad. If this is the moment, we're going to talk about it. So as far as that, that's my covering up of why we didn't talk about XYZ sooner, but now you know.
What would you say is the fakest video that you worked on while you were there?
Fakest video that I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was involved to. This is fakest video that...
His shirt says poop. All right, sorry.
I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was involved to. This is admitting to my complicity. I was a writer there, and we were working on a video, crushing my friend's car with a rock or meteor or something. It was a rock or a meteor in the title of it. I can't remember, but he wanted to do a prank where, unbeknownst to the person, he takes a...
Calling it, the fake part is that the person already knew this was going to happen. Well, I mean, he still drops a fucking boulder on someone's car, and I think that's what mainly drew people to the video, I'm going to be honest.
Rock crushes their car, and they're supposed to think a rock came out of space.
We're going to take a meteor, and we're going to put it on Weddle's car. We're going to take another meteor and put it on Marcus's car. Both of them have no idea that we're doing this. Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked. They had no idea.
And so that was the one and only time I had to, my car? What? And on the fly, I saw him, because Marcus was in that video. So Marcus is calling his mom. Marcus genuinely had no idea. He genuinely had no idea. But so Marcus is calling his mom, and his mom's freaking out. And I'm like, oh no, they're going to call my mom next. So I had to text my mom, who had to beg to get the title very quickly, Now I'm texting my mom. I go, Mom, I'm about to call you about the meteor thing. You have no idea? Be surprised. And then I hit send, and then they go, call your mom now. And I call my mom and I tell her, and oh, she should have got the Oscar. Oh my God, on the fly. She goes, what? I'm on vacation. Mom, my car has been destroyed.
Wait, what?
A meteor hit it.
Jacob, I'm on vacation. Do you understand?
Yeah, I did.
I think it's pretty obvious that like they're gonna act up a bit for the camera. That's kind of what everyone does on YouTube. But, I mean, Mr. Beast does really love to claim how none of his videos are fake, which, I mean, again, they did actually crush the cars with a big rock. So it's like, it's not fake, but also like some parts of it are fake in a way. I don't know.
I did that video and they're supposed to give me $10K to put a down payment on a new car, and they wanted me to get like a big flashy new car. $10K was supposed to be a down payment. And I can't afford a big flashy new car because I work at Mr. Beast. So I couldn't get anything I couldn't afford the taxes on. I couldn't get anything I couldn't afford the insurance on. So I do my part of the video, and I get a mom van that I could afford. And Jimmy was like, why didn't you get a cooler car? I was like, I can't afford that, bro. Come on, what are you talking about? You know, if I was working on a TV show in the 90s, on a show that was a quarter as successful, I could retire today. But now I make dog shit pay, making gajillionaires more money. And I just walked into the
how much he does pay them.
And that's one of the reasons why I left.
Surely it's decent, especially for people on camera.
Asked for not necessarily a gajillion dollars.
Let's see what he says though.
Maybe a salary that was more proportional to the work I was doing, given how much revenue that work was doing. And then, you know, I talked about that, and I talked about the Writers Guild and how this is what Writers Guild industry standard is for the streaming internet content with ads. I thought that was the closest thing to YouTube, and I didn't even bring up residuals, because oh my God, if I got residuals for every video I worked on,
me making bank,
I could
dude.
retire. But yeah, the other thing I talked about was there was another writer.
I think the problem with this though is I don't think they make money on the videos. You said it before. Again, he could be lying about this, but I think from what I remember, Mr. Beast said he loses money on the videos, but makes up for it with like the Feastables and stuff. Which I guess residuals would be revenue based anyways, actually. Never mind.
There, older comic, black guy, he had a kid, and I got paid more than him, and I thought that was wild because he was older than me, had a child, we're doing the exact same job, and I'm some 20-year-old fuckhead white guy, why am I getting paid more than him? I brought that up. And one of the things I didn't like about the way some of the V stuff shook out was...
Does he say how much he gets paid? Or got paid, I mean?
I feel really guilty about the way this like shook out. Yeah, I was talking to this other writer, like it's fucked up, you know, that's how the pay is, and I want you to get paid more, you know, because you deserve to get paid more. You know, I don't have a kid. And he didn't want to rock the boat. He desperately didn't want to rock the boat. He's just, I like my job. I like, you know, because when you grow up with, you know, nothing, not to say that he did, but I know I did, you know. You get a little something, you don't want to lose it. So he didn't want to rock the boat. But he said, hey man, if that's how you feel, you know, like if that's like, I trust you. He stood with me. He went to that meeting with me. And I said my piece, and he backed me up. And I said, I need XYZ or I'm out of here. And they said, bet. And they gave me a severance check the next day.
Damn.
And they gave him a severance check the next day.
That's
and
cold. Jeez.
If I knew he was going to lose his job too, I wouldn't have done it. Me, I was over the moon. I was like, you're gonna give me a check and I get to leave? You know, I don't get to deal with the yeah, how many Orbeez can I fit up my asshole every day? You know, and I get to go home and you're gonna pay me to leave. I was over the moon. And he was devastated. He did not want. I said he just wanted to be in the room, you know?
That does suck for the other guy.
And I really regret that.
I feel like that's probably pretty common though.
Yeah, me and him are really still tight. We're still good friends. Is he doing good? Yeah, he's doing good. He's a good guy. I love that guy. He's doing good. Yeah.
Some videos still better.
Honestly,
dude, what's with the
best thing I
audio?
could have done for him now that he's very, very far removed from all this crazy shit, I guess.
Do you think Jimmy really enjoys doing good and helping people?
I think Jimmy wants to be the best YouTuber. I think he is laser focused on one goal.
Yeah.
And I think whatever he has to do to achieve that goal, he'll do. And I think it was the smartest decision for him that he calculated, because he's very good with numbers. If I donate to charity, people can't say I'm shitty. If I give this homeless guy 10K, what do you mean I'm a bad guy? But
people call him shitty for donating. Like, he gets so much hate for all this, like, especially the one where he gave the people eye surgery. He got so much hate for that. I think this part, like, definitely other people were like, dude, he's doing something good. So, like, he does get defense from it, but it's not like a full-on shield, as we're seeing right now.
I've always thought, if you're going to do something nice for somebody, and you stick a camera in their face while you do it, that you didn't do a nice thing for somebody. You gained something. There was a homeless guy on the street, and you saw an opportunity for yourself and your image, and you gave one guy $10,000 who needed it to eat, and now the revenue you generated from that video is way more than what you gave.
That's true.
I think when he's generous on camera, it's the least authentic thing in the world. There's an element of, you know, oh, hey, you're crying. That's so good for camera. You know, I'm so glad if you're crying because you're so thankful that you got XYZ, and then you go, oh, I'm so glad he needed it that bad so I could come in and, can you cry more? Oh, it's so good for the camera if you could. Oh,
asking to cry more is crazy.
And I didn't like it.
That's actually
and I vocalized
insane.
It sometimes, and I think that's why I wasn't on camera as much as they said I was going to be. I was told at one point that I was going to be like fourth banana, you know, it was going to be Jimmy, Chris, Chandler, me, you know, and then that never happened. I remember talking about that, like, hey,
Carl took his spot.
And then I got the severance checks, so, you know, whatever, all that regard.
So after your severance checks, how was your relationship with the company? I know you appeared in videos after that, right?
Right, so in videos where I was appearing in later, that's why you keep nice publicly. If you're nice in public, hey, Jake was nice in public, let's have him back for something. You know, yeah, sure. So I was hoping they call back, you know?
Yeah, and that didn't age well for Jake.
After I left, I think one of them was 3 days in a maximum security prison. If I did do mini challenges in that, I got paid. I was, you know, clocked in with a rate, and I would get paid and compensated for those. But there was one video I was in, I got paid a lot for, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out because it didn't go well. There was a video.
This is what I was talking about.
That came out probably like a year ago, something like that. It got a lot of hot water when it came out. It was the like surviving like $10,000 every day you survive in solitary, or surviving solitary for whatever. It was one of those solitary confinement videos that got a lot of media attention because everybody saw the premise and thought, what? You shouldn't do that. And people don't know that was the second attempt. The first attempt was on me.
Ooh.
And it didn't go well.
Yeah. Solitary confinement will fuck your mind up. Like, especially, I mean, at least with this, like, it's not full-on solitary. Like, every however many days, you'll come in and get some human word. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, that's, like, it's fucked up. There's the video with the guy in the supermarket where he legit was, like, dying at the end. Like, he just, like, every time, like, someone would come in, he'd get so happy just for human interaction. That's the word I was looking for. I feel like that's probably similar to what happened here. He's probably still, like, not recovered from it.
I was planning on moving to New York, and I had worked at a couple of YouTube companies after Beast. And I had a little bit of change in my pocket, you know, the most change I had in my pocket ever, you know? Small potatoes, you know, compared to Beast bullshit, but, you know, I thought I had enough to move to New York or whatever. And I get a call from somebody over there, and they go, hey, they want you for a video. I was like, oh, amazing, great, cool, thank God. What's the video? And they tell me the pitch. And they try to make the pitch sound like it's going to be like a walk in the park. The pitch is 100 days in solitary confinement. But don't worry, like, you only have to last like 30, we have like a video. They're pitching it like at first it's gonna be like a luxury vacation. You're gonna have like a hot tub and an ice cream machine and like.
Loki? If this is the room he was in, I feel like, oh my, yeah, he has a full-on hot tub. 10K per day. I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
And like part of the video is gonna be you deciding like what items am I gonna get rid of, today, and it's like the choice. They were like, it's only gonna be bad for the last like 5 days tops when you have like nothing left. You're the first. It's gonna be like a breeze for most of it. And by the end of it, after 30 days,
they probably take away stuff though.
$300,000 because it's $10,000 a day. And
that's usually how the videos go.
I grew up poor in North Carolina. I said, excuse me, I'll dance for you if you put that kind of money in my face. Sure. They were like, you're gonna be locked in this room, and we gotta make sure you're on all the time. We're gonna have cameras on you all the time, and you're perfect for this because you never shut the fuck up. On paper, I was like, okay, I can do this, and they always cut me out of the videos. They always, and I was, editors have told me that it's because you have too much of a personality. And so with this video, I thought,
too much of a yapper.
This is perfect. It's a video they can't cut me out of. I'm the guy. And so I thought, well, if I have to do this, if I have to do solitary confinement in order to do the things I want to do, then I will do that. That I held my tongue and I swallowed my pride.
Especially for someone like him, he's gonna want the exposure from it too. So like it's double gain. Like I would feel so much pressure to do it if I was in this situation.
I tried to do one last ride.
I think anyone would do that honestly for 10K a day.
And I mean, they had just freshly painted.
Hard to find someone that says no.
It, which that's probably not good. The smell of fresh paint in your surroundings for the next XYZ time. It looked good on the visual. It looks good on camera. It's movie magic bullshit. It was a terrible facility. I mean, it was in one of the studios. They had to get a separate tank for septic stuff. Yeah, there was a hot tub in it. Yeah, there was an ice cream machine. Things were cool and funny on paper. But when you think about stuff, a hot tub if not connected to a filtration system, give it 3 days, it's gonna stink.
Yeah.
There's not a
that's gonna
hot
get
water
filthy
mechanism. So the hot tub was a lukewarm tub at best, which was a silly complaint. But the shower was always cold, and you're taking a quick shower, and I had cameras 24/7.
I feel like you get used to cold showers.
And the ice cream machine. Let's talk about that for a second.
It still sucked though.
2 modes: on, and off. Reeking of smelly dairy mildew. So I got to choose which sense was assaulted at a time. I couldn't have all of them good. So the little thing started to build up. There was the bug thing wasn't terrible, but it was a factor. And at first it was fine, and you're playing it up because it's a video, and it got to a point where they weren't turning the lights off. I asked them, I said, can we have nighttime hours? And they said no, because it would fuck up the time-lapse shots. The time-lapse of what? Me sleeping? Me not sleeping? Yeah, I saw in other videos they did.
Jeez, yeah, lights on. Those lights gotta be so bright too.
Sunlight. Oh, great! Want to know how they figured that one out? I didn't have it.
Jeez.
One of the things was you got to take away your clock, so you didn't know what time it was. Okay, I got no access to sun. I got no access to clock. I don't know, The lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now. But I
fuck up your sleep so bad.
I had good
not knowing what time it was, constant light.
I had a lot of good people looking out for me, saying this we gotta stop. So I just wanted to turn the lights off, and I'm vocalizing to people. I wish the lights would turn off, and I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh, good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing.
Okay, sleep deprivation and keeping the lights on, I feel like are a little bit different. Just gonna be honest. But it is still fucked up, yeah.
Melatonin,
At least give him a face mask though or something.
Jimmy would come in every other day for an hour, to check in on me because he's doing other stuff. I'm just the guy in the cage over here. He'll come back to me in a minute. And so he'd come by, he'd get the shots, he'd leave. Sometimes he'd have a note with the director over the phone. That would really piss me off. This is a note I got from the director, from Jimmy, when I'm receiving some cash. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans? You know how hard it was to do a take of that?
That's crazy.
And pretend to make it genuine?
Imagine he like doesn't have any student loans either.
I don't want to have student loans. I don't want to be in a cage. But Jimmy's the guy with the money, and if you do what he says, he'll do what you want. You want your student loans paid off? You just be in this cage. And you have power over people when one person doesn't.
It's
have
crazy to tell people
resources,
like
the other one does, and
how to be happy for.
Of course, yeah, I agreed to it. I needed it, of course. Just something about like having the cameras on me all the time. Like I was not having a good time, but we were filming a video, so I was trying my best to be funny. You know, I'm a dark comic. You know, I got bits about. I had a very traumatic life. I have my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor. You know, so this kind of stuff is very near and dear to my heart. You know, I don't fuck around with this shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, I have jokes about that in my act. You know, I joke about it because that's what you do in a traumatic experience. You know, abusive relationships. I get out of it. The first thing I do is I do a typine about it. You know, so I'm in this situation where my mental health is not good. My physical health is getting worse, but we're filming. So I'm doing bits. I'm talking to the camera. And I'm being, you know, like, hey, it's been a couple days. I'm not doing so hot, you know, which if I'm filming a video, that's what I should be doing for the camera, but it was too real. If they're faking videos, why couldn't we fake this one? You know, if we're allowed to let these cast members have some time off of this difficult challenge, how come we couldn't turn the lights off? How come we couldn't maybe not have some time-lapse footage for 10 seconds?
Did you try to get out?
Yes!
Wait, hold on.
I started to calculate, I don't know if I could do 30. How much can I, how can I manage to get out of here sooner and still have a video and still have some cash and get the plug, man. I did.
I will say, I would much prefer the videos be fake and be like, give them like every other day they do it, like give them time off, than to have someone go fucking insane because they did it for real.
Since we're doing time lapse,
I feel like people are mad about
they
both things
insisted on
though.
Time lapse shots. I said, all right, we're gonna do time lapse shots. Bet. I put my YouTube on with the whiteboard they gave me, and I was like, all right, yeah, go ahead, scrub
That's
that
sick.
footage. You gotta get the whiteboard. Oh no, either that goes in or this footage is unusable, and then
Oh, that's
James
so
Warren
funny.
came in and erased it. Fucking, don't put that. Don't. Hey, we can torture him. Don't you dare let him get a plug in there.
What a Chad move though.
Like we were playing up the joke, it's like I'm the boy in the cage, whatever. Like I'll play into a joke, whatever, it's fine. It's just something weird about when Jimmy jokes. I have jokes about my dad because I love jokes with my dad. I'll joke about my dad all the time. That guy's a piece of shit. I hate my dad. But I have friends that make fun of my dad. That's fine because I know their intent. I know where they're coming from. When Jimmy joked with my dad, and I said that to seem weird. I don't like it. We were doing one of those hide and seek videos. Again, at the time they were a lot realer. So I got caught, and when you get caught, you go to the place where you get caught. And I don't know.
I already know where this is going.
I definitely didn't make the final cut. But he says to me, "All right, you're going to jail. Like your dad."
Oh my god.
And like, it's a joke.
That's fucked up, man.
But when my friends do it, it's fine. And Jimmy just wasn't my friend.
Yeah,
He was
that's
my
fair.
boss. And that wasn't cool. And so now, I'm locked in a cage at his whim. And I have to do things to get the cash I need to live. And I got these cameras on me all the time. And I was unwell. I had editors coming up to me saying, "You good, bud?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? You're clearly unwell." And he goes, "Well, because the footage you're sending in is haunting. Because I'm trying to be funny, but I am mentally decaying, so I'm doing bits. Someone said there is a horror cut of a video in this. And I'm sitting like, who's watching
I need to see
like,
that.
Who wants to see this?
Oh.
What is fun about this, the video? And so the thing that made me want to, I got to get out. I can't do another day in a year. Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. He's like, why is he sleeping? I don't know, because I can't sleep. And he comes in, he wakes me up. And he goes, ask me why I have 2 briefcases. And I'm like, why do you have 2 briefcases? And he goes, oh, because this one's for today.
I want more 45.
This one's for the challenge.
I found one guy. We're downloading Rust right now, though.
He goes, you're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do 22.6K, whatever it is.
How's it going, Connor?
You're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. The first challenge I did was a Rubik's Cube, and I'm dyslexic. I'm dumb. I don't know how to do a Rubik's Cube.
Dude, Rubik's Cubes are so hard. I won't lie.
I don't want to do it. I was on camera.
There's like a method to them, but
they
can't be fucked.
Like there was an element of Jake will do what we want because he's in house. You know that's one of the reasons why they got me. Jake's he's an inside guy, so he'll do whatever. We can push him a little extra hard because we
You watched this yesterday?
I couldn't say
It's been pretty crazy so far. I'm about halfway in.
Yeah. So I people who run marathons train forever and it's still hard. Again, writer. Do I look like I run? I don't run. You know.
Wait, they wanted them to run a marathon?
Let alone have to train for it. So
marathons are crazy.
Sunlightless, you know.
Did you try to say no?
Wait, they wanted him to run one when he was in the cage?
Based on the Rubik's Cube thing and based on all the other stuff, like there was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know. And if I refuse, it's just, well, that's the whole video. I guess the budget's, so much money up in flames because Jake said he wouldn't want to do the thing. And so I wanted to be a good sport and I wanted to get the boost
on the treadmill.
The cash.
Still,
so I start running at 12.
I feel like that's even worse.
Yeah, I was able to take some breaks and I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back.
So he doesn't even get sunlight from it.
Yeah, I'm running until 3 a.m.
Jeez.
I got off the treadmill. Oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe. It's all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
That's
crazy. And that's when I get the psych in and talk to the psych about how I'm not well. And like I said, there was a lot of good people over there that was saying, you got to pull him out. Yeah,
it's crazy to see.
Freelance work.
Just dropped a video of 2 people locked in a bunker for 100 days.
Everybody loves you. They go, oh, Jake Weddle, love that guy. Shit,
like,
what happened to him?
He didn't even kind of.
Like
I guess
ghost.
He probably switched from 1 person to 2 people after this, because there was a point where he did started going 2 people every time. I guess honestly, he probably has like a psychologist on payroll, and that was like, yeah, you need to chill, stop that.
And I asked him, I said, how much longer are you guys going to keep me in here?
And even that still probably fucks people up mentally.
Goes, realistically, like at least 7 more days? No.
Jeez.
And they didn't let me leave right away either. They wanted to make sure, everything was fine. So I just, slept for a while. They turned the lights off. And they brought in all my friends, to make it. They brought in all the people I liked. And Jimmy. Then everybody was around me making sure I was good, making sure I was okay. But Jimmy had his he was sitting in the chair turned around like an evil villain. Swear to God. Everyone was looking at me and he was like Lex Luthor over there.
No shot.
He turns around, he stands up. He does the exact same thing when he's pretending to have a human connection. You know when you're watching a video and he's like, oh, stop, you're gonna make me cry. and he like touches his eye or whatever as if he's crying. He's just.
Yeah, that shit does kind of seem fake every time I see it.
I didn't have to pretend to do that shit. She says, as if rehearsed by his lawyers. Yeah, your mental health's the most important thing. I just want to make sure you're okay. And the last thing we want you to do is. I can almost hear the word Sue come out of his mouth. The S. He just stopped right before it got out.
Oh my god.
I did not get the 300K.
Wait,
But
really?
I got. He goes, think of it this way. At least you get to keep what you earned. You were in there for XYZ days.
Oh, okay. So you still got the 10K per day.
Challenges, so you got,
I mean, at least it
some change,
still.
give or take. You know how much money I spent in taxes in 2021? I spent $44,000 in taxes alone. And now I spent all that money on doing stand-up. I bought plane tickets to go do comedy festivals. My family back home, I gave them a bunch of stuff that they needed. And haven't been back on a beast set in any official capacity or unofficial capacity since then. And then they did the video with somebody else, and they worked out the kinks.
Wouldn't want to go back
It's
either.
still gotten some hot water, and I knew it would. And I've wanted to say a lot of this for a long, long, long time. And I feel good now. I just had to get that out there.
So I just want to hop in here and show some text that Jake sent me after this interview. This is July 29, 2021, a few days after he got out of solitary. How are you feeling after a few days? Better. I still couldn't sleep even a few days out, but I almost have my sleep cycle back on track. My legs and joints are good, but the blisters on my feet still hurt to walk on. Medical advice I got was not to lance them and just let them go away with time. I'm mentally still in an uneasy place, but I've gotten back on better help. My therapist is a little concerned, but we are working on things.
Off topic, but BetterHelp. Isn't that the ones that got in trouble? Or at least had controversy around them too? Man, he went from something fucked up to something fucked up as help.
This is not supposed to be a traumatic life event. This is supposed
That's
to be
crazy.
a Mr. Beast video. Hey Jake, hope you're doing okay. Meg and I just wanted to check in on you. Hey, I'm good and I appreciate that. I'm not exactly 100%. I feel like mentally I'm still recovering a bit, but back in therapy and my therapist is concerned. Haha, but my legs and joints feel better. Like I can walk, but my feet are still covered on those blisters and those hurt to walk on. But I was told the best thing to do is stay off my feet and let them heal. I
wonder if the people in Survivor, like that game show where they go on the island, like they get life-threatening illnesses. I wonder like if they have stuff similar to this too. Because like at the very least, like the stuff with the blisters and stuff, like they definitely get that shit. How has Survivor not gotten anything for that?
Rally with my family. Also,
especially with how many people have gone on it.
Before I get the money, and they aren't giving me all the money. They're giving me what I won up to that point in the game, which was also a slap in the face. But hey, I'm out. I'm alive. Therapist who knows and cares about you. The whole thing was so fucked, and honestly, fuck them for not giving you the money. Meg and I are wishing you the best with your recovery, and please feel free to reach out if you need anyone to talk to or need a place to crash in New York. Hope you're doing well, man. That video you uploaded is money. So good. I appreciate. I'm doing better physically. Mentally, I'm still kind of in a place. I still can't sleep. I've slept 5 hours in the past 3 days, marathon included. I don't know what's wrong with me. Lots of thinking, too much one might say. Hope they're taking care of you where they can. I mean, I was kind of shocked they didn't pay me for the full 25, 30 days. They paid me what I made up to that point. Like even when we have to pull the plug for my mental health, the mechanism of the game is still at play. I'm just happy to be out. I still can't walk well, but it hurts less. And like
legally, I feel like probably that's like, I mean, he would have sued if they did owe him more money, but it is kind of fucked up whenever that's the reason why. Like, just give him the rest, honestly.
Like, I'm not famous enough to burn a bridge, so at the end of the day, I'm still Jimmy's bitch. Like, if I was Carl and he did that to me, I'd ruin him. And they want to do it again. That could be your leverage. If the guy breaks down also, 2 is better than 1. Yeah, right. I told them everything they did to me. that they can't do again in order to make sure the other person doesn't break down as fast. But like the way the video is meant to function is the problem. It's a bad idea, full stop. It sounds clickbaity, sounds right up Jimmy's alley, but it's morally unethical like on every level. Off-camera breaks, lights off at night, visitation, take the marathon out. Marathon is a video in itself.
Yeah,
you
marathon is
can't expect someone to
crazy to
exert
have in
themselves
there.
like that for 45 seconds of content. The challenges really made it feel dehumanizing. Felt like a parody of Mr. Beast. I felt like
it would have made it like a 10-second thing, honestly, with how they're, because it's like a, what, 100 days? Or I guess it'd be 30, but still 30 days in like a 10-minute episode or video. Like a full-on marathon. They made a whole video about doing a marathon in the big clown shoes. That is, yeah, that's crazy.
the homeless guy they could exploit. It felt like if Jeff Bezos had a GIMP. It felt like if Jeff Bezos had a GIMP. Part of me wants the footage burned, and part of me thinks that there's a great horror cut in there. LMAO, he was so fake when he came in and said he cared about my mental health. They must have programmed the care about mental health updates. He said, we also don't want you to, and I swear to our Lord and Savior, he stopped himself from saying sue. Also, as far as like, he could have said no, he could have left at any time. I want to show this segment from an internal document at Mr. Beast called How to Succeed in Mr. Beast Production. Specifically on page 19, there's a paragraph called No does not mean no. Already insane, because it's sort of, it seems to be co-opting the popular anti-rape slogan.
Yeah, that is a bit crazy,
which is a terrible
Jimmy.
look given the allegations that are going to be coming out very soon. It reads, when dealing with people outside Mr. Beast Productions, never take no at face value. If we need a store to buy everything inside of, and you can call the local Dollar Tree, and the person that answers says, no, you can't film here, that literally doesn't mean shit. Talk to other employees and see if they are fans or if any have kids that are fans. Try talking to their boss's boss. Have me DM them on Twitter and try their social team. If all avenues are exhausted and you are left with a no, that doesn't mean don't try the other Dollar Trees because the manager of those could be huge fans and willing to bend the rules. Basically what I'm trying to convey is what we call pushing through no. Don't stop because one person told you no. Stop when all conceivable options are exhausted. This is one of many tools that when combined dramatically improve your probability of success when producing here. So
okay, I feel like that probably is like a, okay, the title No Does Not Mean No is crazy for that. But I get what he's trying to say here. Like, I feel like that's probably a problem with a lot of like filming stuff is like, first person you go into is going to be like, oh, it's just some stupid like kid trying to do a TikTok prank, and they just say no. So it's like, it's trying to be like, use all avenues to try and get that done. But yeah, they should definitely not title it No Doesn't Mean No. That is crazy.
Yeah, this idea of like pushing through no's is a big component to working at Mr. Beast. And the way that it manifests itself a lot of the time is like, a director might tell a producer, hey, we need access to 30 acres of farmland by Tuesday or we lose $500,000. Now, if you're the producer, you obviously know that means get it done or you lose your job. So what can happen is like a producer's calling up farmers saying, hey, I need to use your land. And the farmer
taking
might
that
be
context
like,
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you know, I have animals, you can't be making really loud noises, no pyrotechnics, and you got to clean everything up. So the producer's sort of incentivized to lie and say, or maybe the producer doesn't even actually know the total contents of the video, right? Things changed last second. So they're very like, they're financially incentivized to be manipulative and sort of, they're put in positions where it's like, oh, it's either the producer's job or a civilian's job, like where it talks about, hey, maybe the manager would be willing to bend the rules. Well, you shouldn't really be pressuring civilians to bend the rules that could get them fired, you know? I'll show you a real...
Yeah, I feel like they would have contracts for that though, surely. Like surely, like his example with the farm, like the farmer would for sure want a contract being like, okay, write this down that you're not going to be doing this shit or else you owe me $1,000,000,000 or whatever. Like they definitely, I mean, I know they have people sign contracts just for being on video, so surely the land or area they're using is going to have one, especially if it's like a store. Like for sure. All right, what's this?
Life example. This is unused evidence from part 1. I had seen this Reddit post. titled Mr. Beast Leaving Trash Behind and Debris at Film Site in Aden, North Carolina. Apparently he left a large boat in a pond as well as debris around the film site in the bottom of the pond weeks and weeks after the agreed time frame. This actually rendered it unsafe for campers and almost delayed the camp's opening date multiple times due to not being able to get in contact with Mr. Beast to get the stuff cleaned up out of the area.
That is kind of fucked up.
This is from a Mr. Beast
Again,
video.
I think that's something on his team, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure Jimmy was like, yo, clean this up, and then left and just didn't bother to check, which he should have made sure. But definitely something that if it happens once, it's already bad. If it happens again, like, fucking make sure your team's cleaning up, man.
Called Protect the Yacht, Keep It. Where at the end of that video, he actually says...
I didn't even think...
Yes, we did ensure the lake was completely cleaned up after this video.
Yeah.
For the love of God, subscribe so we can pass T-Series.
Yeah, so he says at the end of the video that they made sure it was cleaned up. I was actually on site for part of this production. I was at this camp. So I decided to send an email out to the camp, basically saying, hey, I heard these rumors. I'm investigating a similar incidents. And the camp responded, actually not denying the claims, going on to say, I am sure that there are no perfect film productions, just as there are no perfect people. I am grateful for the opportunity that we had to host the production crew, and because grace, or forgiveness, has been offered to me so freely, I will choose to offer the same. So clearly alluding to the fact that there was a wrongdoing by Mr. Beast's production team. And that's like sort of the thing is, if you're around Greenville, you know these stories of people working with Mr. Beast and it being extremely unprofessional, them not doing
Definitely needs to make sure to clean up after himself, especially when they're blowing shit up in a lake.
And like, I mean,
like, that's got to pollute the lake quite a bit.
Completely for free. And I guarantee, like, if you went to the lake at the camp and you went magnet fishing, like, you'd find all sorts of debris that's still there to this day. Like, they didn't clean it all up. So in the case of Jake Weddle, like, I'm sure that there were producers who were in a position of, hey, if Jake gets out early, we don't have a video and your job is at risk. So there's a tremendous amount of pressure on top of like him being delirious from not sleeping and everything to just manipulate him into staying. Which, you know, I'm sure this isn't like technically against the Geneva Convention on torture because he wasn't technically a prisoner. Like, he could have left at any time, but because of the extreme pressure to stay in, it's not really a reasonable expectation that he could have just, you know, walked out.
Because of the implication.
Again, like, it was fucked up, but you're kind of like diminishing it by saying it's a war crime. Like, they just left the lights on. Like, yeah, it's gonna fuck up your sleep. You're not gonna get sleep like you should. But, like, it's not sleep deprivation torture, which is what the war crime is. Like, that's the shit where they, like, force you to stay awake by, like, dripping water on your forehead or some shit. Like, it's by far fucked up, but they're trying to, like, they're hurting themselves by making it seem like, or by saying it's a war crime, you know?
I think Jimmy is a awkward kid who maybe, had it a little rough growing up. I can't speak on that, but I do have empathy for it. Because I had it rough growing up. And I think when you're hyper fixated on something, like I love stand-up, he loves YouTube, everyone, fixates on a thing, I think he just wanted to be the best YouTuber so bad. And because the industry's metrics, rewarded some not great behavior, if you're just going on autopilot based on what the numbers say, you can do some things that maybe aren't good, but reap reward. And I think Jimmy just did what the industry and maybe what this system that we have set up demanded. And he didn't care who got hurt. And
I can definitely see that. I see him just getting so tunnel visioned on being like, this has to be a perfect video. He just doesn't even
people, and those people were the ones
even
making the
think
decisions
of how people will get hurt by it.
Really important. There are so many good people that work at Mr. Beast who are damn good at their jobs. Like, when Jimmy comes in and asks for something impossible, it's these people's jobs to do it. And they shouldn't be able to make it happen, and they do. And so I don't think people wanted to talk about stuff because I didn't want my friends to lose their jobs. I don't care about my fucking job. I'll die in a hole. I don't care. But I don't want my friends to lose their jobs. You know? I don't want anyone's reputation to be fucked. You know? But let's just go back to my dad for a second, if I may. My dad was like a swim coach, your neighborhood swim team. Everybody loved it. Behind closed doors, he's a real piece of shit. And so when stuff starts hitting the fan, what? Him? No. Surely. And then, everyone, thought my mom was the bitch, for not, But then the news broke, that he did what he did to one of the students of the team. And it's like when that comes out, you're not surprised, You just go. When I saw my dad in the news, I said, "Oh, you idiots!" Like I was like, "No, what?" I was, "Oh, dumbass! God damn it!" But
yeah, I feel
surprised. And it was
people when they like someone, they like do mental gymnastics to like avoid not liking them. Like with a situation like this, like you were saying, like the community members were like, "No, he's great." Like they just don't want to believe it because it's easier for them to just believe that they're a good person. Continue on with it.
It was just consequences happening to somebody who was really good at avoiding them for a long time, and I don't know. Everybody loves Jimmy, and behind closed doors, he is not super great, and that image is cultivated purposefully and intentionally, and it's branding, it's marketing, it's YouTube.
Okay, so I guess, just one final question on a serious note. Obviously, the Ava Chris Tyson drama, and, that's a known issue of traditional media. Did you witness or hear about any
what was the camera guy doing
misconduct at the company?
It's crazy. I probably hung out with Ava the most out of the main cast just because I was on Beast Hacks. Now Beast Reacts. I don't know if it's still out. That was a lot of fun because it was just being silly and goofy in front of the camera. And
I forgot about that channel.
Ava was the only person who was willing to film. Everybody else was too busy or didn't want to, and I was just trying to do my job. Sometimes there'd be like an offhanded joke that's a little gross. I mean, I'm a stand-up, so I'm very desensitized to that. I didn't hear anything that was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like when I saw, the reason I messaged you instead of talking to reporters sweetly like I have been was when I saw the Discord stuff because when I got there, it was like 2019. So I guess if the timelines add up, that would have been like handled, for lack of a better term. And then they started bringing more people on.
I wonder how long Mr. Beast's team knew about Ava.
And when I
saw that was Discords. I saw a screenshot. I don't know if it's real or not. I saw a screenshot of Mr. Beast in one of those Discords where that shit was being said. So surely someone on the team knew about it beforehand. Right? It had to. It'd be so hard to keep that hidden.
That stuff started coming out.
Because actually, I heard fucked up shit about them, like, when it was happening. Like, whenever, was it the porn commission thing that they paid for? Like, that shit was day one, people were calling that shit out on Twitter. So surely Mr. Beast knew about that, or at least someone on the team. Like, I'm surprised it took until this long, because I knew that, like, I saw that shit for years, and it just never exploded like it did until now.
And the potentiality, as of this moment of recording, I know this has been happening fast and stuff has been coming out so fast. Just the potential that Jimmy could have been in those Discord chats, or even the potential that he participated in those Discord chats. After the shit he did to me.
I don't think he participated because that would have been the bigger, like, fish in a way. But he definitely, I feel like he had to know.
What happens to me and my career and reputation after this, I had to say some stuff. So, whatever happens at this point.
Outside of Ava Chris Tyson, did you notice any or hear about any sexual misconduct at the company?
I've heard rumors. I can't confirm or deny anything. I don't have any tangible evidence, but I've heard stuff that if it could be investigated, that'd be great. But it's like water cooler talk. But I've heard things, yes, of course. I heard, people have been let go for sexually assaulting some very young people. The idea that Jimmy didn't know, or that Jimmy was covering stuff up. He didn't want stuff to come out. He's very careful about his image. The tangible proof that he knew but covered it up. How do you prove that, Well, there was a known sex offender, registered sex offender, convicted sex offender on the registry and everything.
That was the one I pulled up earlier.
Who worked there.
That is crazy that they hired them and kept them on. Especially for someone that makes content for not necessarily directly aimed at children, but children are definitely a large majority of the fan base. Having someone that fucking raped a kid on your team is crazy to me. Because that has to pop up on a background check.
The registry,
it has to.
You get it. You can still have a job after you're on the. That's one thing. You go to prison, you get rehabilitated. That's one thing. If you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny. From what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people.
Yeah.
And they knew that. He's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people. And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was the manager when it all started.
Gee. Manager?
And that he knew, and because he'll be in videos, he'll be in thumbnails, he'll be around. And whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's what are you concealing? That you are a registered sex offender? And that your face could be looked up on a thing? How much more can you literally cover up a sex offender?
Yeah, if he was the manager when it started, I guess there is a chance that he did not do a background check. Because there's still whenever it's a small team, but those videos were in the warehouse, right? They were definitely big enough to have a whole crew working. So I guess it depends on when he started actually treating it as a corporation. But I feel by that point, or at least later on whenever they did start doing background checks, if they didn't at the start, surely they would do one on everybody currently working there, right?
You literally cover up a sex offender with a physical mask. Do I have
I just don't get how that guy was there
or?
At all.
I don't know why they let him go, because there's rumors back and forth. So I don't know why they let him go, but he did leave at one point.
Okay, so maybe he did leave when they started doing them if they didn't at the time.
That guy didn't do anything. They still knew about it, and he was still around. And what if he's one of the people in the Discord servers? What if he's not? I don't know. But when I was there, they called him Delaware. It's why do you call him Delaware? I didn't know. Apparently, they called him Delaware because he's not allowed to go back to Delaware. That's his nickname? Colloquially?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's Delaware. Don't ask him why. The fuck?
Okay, yeah, so they definitely knew.
And Jimmy knew about it? The likelihood that he didn't know is astronomically low.
Right, so finally, I have a recorded phone conversation. The person on the other end of this line is a different former Mr. Beast employee talking about Delaware. Also, apparently before this phone conversation got recorded, the person on the other end of the line said that the Mr. Beast team was actually trying to expunge Delaware's record off the registry. And that's what actually sparked this person to start recording.
I just realized I'm still in there. I cannot understand this person's voice. Yo, good on Reed.
understand Jimmy. And if you really don't do anything and get off of damage, it's a scenario some people react very quickly because those people are going to go back and start thinking.
Okay, so Reed is Mr. Beast's former manager who was in the last video telling Jimmy,
This guy
hey, don't promote gambling to children.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
I think Reed's taken 2 W's this month. Don't promote gambling to children and don't have offenders on payroll. Also, yeah, just from where I'm sitting, it seems extremely unlikely that Jimmy wouldn't know. But I know that
if anybody doesn't know about what he was talking about with the gambling thing, Mr. Beast, you remember? Like a few years back, whenever like Rice Gum and all the like FaZe guys were doing the loot box promotions, where it's like, oh, you could win a $1 mansion in Los Angeles for this $2 box, and then every time you just get 2 cents site credit. Mr. Beast was about to go through get sponsored by them, and luckily that guy saved his ass by saying, nope, you don't want to do that. And now that guy.
I'm sure that's the defense he'll
Big
go
W
with. So
from
I'll just say
Reed.
preemptively, if somehow Jimmy didn't know about Delaware, I think it's still such an extreme level of negligence. Like, what, you're not doing background checks. You're not.
Exactly.
Everyone at your company knows, but somehow you don't know.
Yeah.
I think that needs more of an explanation than just saying.
It'd be so hard for him not to know.
You know? How did this person get into the company and a company that makes content for children and is around children? So yeah, Jimmy, I think we need an explanation from you or your lawyers and PR people and representatives and spokespersons and.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't.
How you could have not known
release something like a statement about this unless it's through lawyers.
Company. And while you're responding to that, why not just respond to the allegations of rigging contest videos and selling fake signatures, running illegal lotteries, the dangerous conditions on the set of Beast games. You should address those too. So yeah, just let us know. Okay, that was my interview with former Mr. Beast employee Jake Weddle. I know he will be coming out with a longer cut of this interview as well as other content. So I just wanted to shout him out. Jake Weddle, top link in the description.
Jeez.
I've waited a long time to talk about a lot of this publicly, so thank you for doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna be honest. For a second there, I was like, is he crying for shouting him out? But yeah, that is... Jeez. That is not a good look. The thing is, though, is that most of this is about Jake talking about the solitaire confinement thing. Which, again, yeah, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea for a video. But, I feel like game shows on TV have done worse. Again, I was Survivor. Those people fucking almost die on there. Every season. That is crazy. I don't know how either of them exist, honestly. Yeah, especially with him just releasing this video 5 days ago. So it was right before this dropped, but still, he probably knew this was probably going to drop. Another, hey... get locked in this room for 100 days and win money. Yeah. Not a good look. Is Rust done downloading or should we watch this video? Rust has 2 minutes left. I say let's go on Rust. Enough with that shit for now. That's crazy though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna ruin Mr. Beast or anything. I think he's still gonna be going strong, especially with what seems to be his tactic of just ignoring it and keeping going. Which, again, unless it's you're getting banned by the platform or something, that shit always works. Who's a YouTuber? James Charles. James Charles just ignored that shit, continues uploading. Let's see how many views James Charles is getting. I think James Charles was even doing shit with underage fans. And still, 24 million subscribers almost. 600K, 700K, 900K, 1.5 million. still making bank. Like, just ignored it, kept going. Like that shit unfortunately works for shit like this, but I really would be surprised if Mr. Beast made a video on it. He might make another tweet like he did with Ava, but oh, this guy stole my idea. What the? Hold up. When did he go live? He stole my thumbnail, man. Look at that. He stole that shit. Yeah, he's only been live for an hour. He stole that shit from me. Tom, what the hell? That is crazy coincidence. Alright, let's go on to Rust. Yeah, you know what? I'm coming after you, Tom Dark. Figure out what's up. Alright, it's no longer drama time. It's time for Rust. What's in the Rust group right now? Those few. Alright. Why drama? I was just watching the Mr. Beast video. It was, we had to do something while we wait for Rust to download. New Fang spec animation's very good. Did someone upload it? New awesome, I don't even know, it's Fang spec or animation. It's probably on the website actually, isn't it? oldschool.runescape.com. Pull 82 changes, I'm guessing. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, you do like a little. That's sick. It's like a lightsaber move. Not gonna lie. What about the Void? I don't even know what the Void Waker looked like beforehand. Wait, up. Whoa! Why is the axe like a noodle? That shit's flopping around. I guess it hits like that most of the time. All right, let's open up Rust. Oh. Old spec was not a stab spec. True. Inked, I think you've been scanned.
Hi, Zima.
Nope, it was just a second late. There we go. Hi, Inked. How you doing? I think it's because the TTS, you can use like AI stuff with it, so it like has to register that, or it has to like generate the AI voice, but since you didn't use one, I don't know why it took so long. Either way. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I like the look of the new one. It looks pretty cool. Can I show Rust yet? There we go. Oh, that's a little bit big. Hold up, can I type in the... Oh, I can't. Alright, I think they are on Rustoria main. Let me see if they're showing up. They're not showing up. I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's this one. Oh, wait. Is there a... Is there a queue? 400 people ahead of me? Bro. I want to be in this queue all night. What the hell? Why is there so many people? Let me make sure this is the right server. I hope this is the right server. I guess we are watching videos while we're in queue then. Should we watch the Legal Eagle one? I feel like getting a lawyer's perspective on it is probably a good idea. I say, let's watch that one. You know what? Fuck it. Might as well.
Trouble in
That is crazy though. Whole fucking hour queue. Or actually, this is probably gonna take way longer than an hour. I don't even know. We've gone down like 3 spots already in like 2 minutes. I don't even know. It's gonna take a while. Either way. Hold up. Hey, at least this way drops should be on, so. Actually, are drops on? Can anyone confirm if you're getting rush drops on this? Should be. Haven't seen it yet. Hold up. Let me check my settings to see. Maybe in viewer rewards? Drops. Yep. Enable drops. Okay, drops are turned on, but for whatever reason, I guess it needs to just update that I'm in this section. Or maybe it's only for people that are like approved for it. I don't know. Actually, Alfie should be live. I can check if he's got drops. Let me see. Unless Alfie already switched to kick. Oh, he's on. Yeah, he's got drops on, so I think it just needs to register. What is a raging wolf helm? Why do you have that next to your name? What the hell? Alright. YouTube time while we wait for a queue. Let's see this one. More drama. Yay.
trouble in Beastland? Mr. Beast is facing controversy on several.
I actually have not. I've watched one video from this guy before, Legal Eagle. I think it was like a. Might be one of his more popular ones. I think got it when I had Twitch Turbo. Ah, I see. I think it might have been him reacting to Better Call Saul. That might have been what I saw. Or it was like another like. Actually, it could have been. Geez, this is a recent one on it. It could have been the Crypto Zoo stuff with Logan Paul. Either way.
Runs, and all this comes at a terrible time, right when Amazon is investing potentially
hundreds Amazon might drop that show low-key
games, which is facing its own controversy. Now, a lot of this is
especially with the controversies with it.
But people are claiming that Mr. Beast broke the law, and that is my bat signal.
See, there we go.
Eagle signal. From Feastables to the Beast games, he can do it all. Or can he? An ex-employee is making waves by claiming that everything about Mr. Beast's empire is fake.
If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI.
He is like he's pretty open about the CGI, and it's very obviously CGI. I guess if it's kids watching, maybe they don't realize, but like, again, this is, I feel like it's kind of nitpicking the, oh, this is fake. Like, he fucking drove a train into a pit, man. That's what he was saying he was doing, and he did do that.
CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor.
And it doesn't stop there. There are claims that Mr. Beast's frequent giveaways
Yeah,
are
the
actually
raccoon.
illegal lotteries, and that Mr.
Honestly,
Beast's
probably
contests
is.
run afoul of federal anti-rigging laws. And looking at the other side, the ex-employee may have signed a non-disclosure agreement, which he might be violating by producing his videos. Is he going to be in trouble too? Well, to understand all this, you have to understand who Mr. Beast is and what a Mr. Beast video is. Well, Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, is known for his elaborate and philanthropic videos. His videos often feature massive challenges, expensive stunts, and big giveaways. Mr. Beast has over 300 million subscribers, and he's expanded his empire to candy bars and to cheeseburgers, and will soon host a game show on Amazon Prime. And now an ex-employee claims that Mr. Beast fakes his videos and runs illegal lotteries. The man, who goes by Dogpack404 on Twitter, alleged that Mr. Beast's company engaged in fake
Is there proof this guy actually ever worked for him? I feel like, actually no, I don't know if the Jake Weddle guy from the other video would have confirmed it, or I don't even know.
Giveaways, rigged videos, ran illegal lotteries, and
Oh,
sold
my
fake
Chrome
signatures.
is not
Though
the
according
right
to
size.
Chucky Appleby, who runs Mr. Beast's Ideas and Thumbnails team, the man worked for Mr. Beast for less than a month before he was fired for erratic behavior. But the former worker
There we
started
go.
a YouTube channel and produced a video alleging that Mr. Beast runs illegal lotteries.
And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements.
So he
And
did
here
work
he's
for him,
mostly
yeah,
correct about
but
the
it seems
legal
like not
elements
for
of a
long.
lottery. This varies state by state, but most jurisdictions define a lottery as having 3 elements: consideration, which is payment to participate; a prize,
His
which
first
must be
point, yeah, I mean,
value;
definitely
and chance, which
means
means the
he
winner is determined by
has
luck.
like more like credibility, I guess would be this word. But again, for only a month, like something, if you only worked there for a month, something happened that either caused him to get fired or made him quit. Which I guess if he found all this shit out and then was like, oh, this is fucked, and then quit, that again gives more credibility.
If all 3 of these elements are present and the lottery is not regulated, it is likely illegal, because lotteries in the United States are exclusively run by the government. Now, this is in contrast to what I'll generally call a contest, which is not based on chance so much as skill or intellect. And that's why it's generally legal to have a prize for a contest, even when there's an entry fee, because it's not based on chance and therefore does not constitute a lottery.
You guys want to do a contest where you all give me $50 and someone will get 5? All you gotta do is come to my house.
Lotteries are distinct from sweepstakes and raffles, which are illegal. Sweepstakes are games where a person is chosen randomly to win a prize, and sweepstakes participants do not give consideration to enter. Now, we'll talk more about
Yeah,
this
I
in
think,
a second.
yeah,
but the reason
sweepstakes is what
sweepstakes
Mr. Beast was
generally
doing.
allowable in the context of buying something to enter is that there is an option to enter the same sweepstakes without a purchase necessary.
Yeah.
And a raffle is an activity in which people buy tickets with different numbers, some of which are later chosen to win prizes, that's organized in order to make money for a good social purpose. And raffles are generally only legal when they're conducted by non-profits. So let's go back to the video that people are claiming is an illegal lottery. During a 2020 live stream, the Mr. Beast crew sold limited edition t-shirts that cost $42. The sign in the background says, "Buy a shirt and I'll sign it."
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this.
So the parameters of the offer were that a fan buys an autographed t-shirt and they get the possibility of winning a prize. The winners were supposed to be chosen randomly at different intervals, but Mr. Beast changed the rules of the giveaway midstream.
They would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
Dogpack says that during the 6-hour live stream, Mr. Beast offered 46 illegal lotteries with a retail value of over $47,000. Now, typically when you review the terms and conditions of giveaway like this one, the first disclaimer you'll see is the statement, "No purchase necessary." That's how you get around the lottery rules. You offer people a way to participate in the sweepstakes.
I guess if he didn't say it on stream, he's
now,
probably
Mr. Beast's 6-hour
fucked.
live streams look a little sloppy. They're not like the Mr. Beast videos of today. The full video isn't available anymore, so we don't know whether there was a disclaimer in the video or in the description. But it does look like a purchase was required and there was no free way to enter. So in some jurisdictions,
YouTube's
Mr.
gotta
Beast
keep it.
probably would have been running an illegal lottery. And if true, he probably wouldn't be alone. This was frankly pretty common on YouTube back in the day. And it's also common.
Yeah, if he didn't say no purchase necessary, he's probably in trouble just for that alone. But again, like, I doubt YouTube's gonna go into their servers to find it unless they get like subpoenaed or whatever. And I honestly, I don't think any government agency cares enough to look into it. I'm gonna be honest. They let so much shit slide anyways with shit like this.
For YouTubers to get legal advice later after they become more successful. Remember kids, talk to your lawyer early and often. We can often save you a ton of headache in the future. But not offering a free method of participation is a pitfall that I've seen a lot of YouTubers do when it comes to giveaways or bonuses.
It's happened so often.
Common, in fact, that a very large YouTuber, Captain Sparkles, even admitted to doing the same thing while he was talking about this MrBeast situation.
I will admit to something here that may be past the statute of limitations, but the way that I found out about illegal lotteries to begin with is because I accidentally did one.
So many YouTubers have done it.
Even if it were super common, I would not admit to breaking the law on camera.
Rust.
But, you know, you do you. That's more work for lawyers in the future. And a lot of private companies have gotten in trouble for doing the same kind of
We're only at
giveaway.
$3.91
The
in
Department
queue.
of
We're going to
Justice
be here for a
concluded
while.
that the Ironman Triathlon organization conducted an illegal lottery by charging athletes $50 for a chance to compete in its world championship. So the World Triathlon Corp, which runs Ironman, also encouraged people to pay an additional $50 to purchase memberships in a club that would increase their...
Let me turn off the Rust music, or at least lower it. It's getting loud.
chances of getting into the championship race. They didn't offer a refund to people whose entries weren't chosen and gave them no future credit towards registration for those that were chosen.
That's
and the company
crazy.
ran this promotion for decades, between 1983 and 2015. But as a result, the company agreed to forfeit the $2.76 million that they had collected and cease the lottery practice.
I'm surprised they only got 2.76 million for that long doing it.
When it comes to
I guess they weren't that popular.
Potentially engaging in illegal lottery. Now, we talked about the different elements of a lottery. You have to have the element of chance, there has to be a prize, but also the people looking to participate in the lottery have to offer consideration. Now, consideration for the purposes of lotteries is often construed narrowly. It does not need to include money. If a person has to make an effort to register, this can constitute consideration under the law. So for example, if you pay $42 for a t-shirt in exchange for the chance to win a prize, you've definitely provided consideration. And likewise, if you have to complete a long survey or make several trips to the store, many regulatory authorities also say that you've made a significant effort to get into a lottery. But not everything qualifies as consideration. If you mail a postcard to enter into a contest, the 50-cent postage does not count as consideration in most jurisdictions. So in another one of MrBeast's giveaways, he purchased 1,000 Samsung phones and gave them away randomly to people who subscribed to his channel. Now, whether this is an illegal lottery or a legal sweepstakes depends on whether the state law construes subscribing to the channel as consideration. Now, in North Carolina, where MrBeast is based, if the promotion includes a purchase, payment, or substantial effort, and it's a game of chance resulting in a prize, then it's likely an illegal lottery. If it's non-monetary consideration, the person would have to make a, quote, substantial degree of effort for it to be considered consideration. In the past,
I feel like
substantial
subscribing
effort
is not
include
substantial.
attending an all-day sales presentation or going
Yeah.
to a scavenger hunt.
Clicking a
Simply watching a
button.
TV program or visiting a location one time was not considered substantial effort in North Carolina. So I could definitely see a North Carolina court saying that simply pressing the subscribe button does not qualify as a substantial effort necessary to make it consideration. Now, what makes this situation even more complicated is that sometimes MrBeast's videos contain both a contest and a sweepstakes. So take, for example, the video 100 Boys versus 100 Girls for $500,000. Here are the rules.
I built 2 massive circles and put 100 boys in one and 100 girls in the other. And whichever circle has more people after 100 hours wins $500,000.
So if any player steps on the red line, they're eliminated from the game. And during the 100 hours, MrBeast tempted the players with various offers, like giving one of the guys $10,000 for solving a Rubik's Cube.
We're gonna offer the one guy in there that knows how to solve them $10,000 to leave right now.
He also offered the girls a free car if they agreed to leave.
If Chris crashes it, it's coming with him. You don't have to get out, but whenever you do, your brand new car's right there.
Now that video was sponsored by a company called Current, and that company offered a separate sweepstakes. Now it looks like by the time of this video, which comes 2 years later, MrBeast either lawyered up or learned his lesson, because it seems like he knew what he was doing in this particular video, because this video allows participation in the sweepstakes without purchase. The description reads, no purchase or payment necessary to enter or win. Void outside
Honestly,
the US and
that was probably sent by Current themselves. They're like, yo, make sure to put this in the description. Because Current, I feel like, would be the one that got sued for that, you know?
where
And
prohibited, etc., etc.
They always tell you what to put in like
so
descriptions and
the
shit for
viewers
ads.
did not have to join Current, the video sponsor, to enter into that particular sweepstakes. It links to other terms and conditions, and people had an opportunity to review the official rules to determine how the prize would be allocated. So it looks like sometime in the last 4 years, MrBeast got his act together and started complying with anti-lottery rules. Now, obviously, if you're running an illegal lottery, you'll want a good lawyer. But if you want a great lawyer, my law firm, the Eagle Team, can help. If you've suffered a data breach, especially if you got a letter saying that your social security number had been leaked, If you were involved in a car crash or have an immigration issue or just about anything else, we can represent you or help find you the right attorney. Because it's so important to talk to a lawyer right away so you maximize your recovery and find out what your options are. So just click on the link in the description or call the phone number on screen for a free consultation with my team. Because you don't just need a legal team, you need the Eagle team. So click on the link below. But many are conflating the old video of Mr. Beast offering a prize for buying a t-shirt, which arguably does constitute a lottery, with all Mr. Beast videos that happen to involve prizes in general. But these are very different situations, and the analysis is different too. Mr. Beast is known for giving subscribers a chance to take part in his videos, and Dogpack takes issue with this, arguing that, quote,
so yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast, and oftentimes friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves.
And he highlighted some specific videos he says backs up his claims, specifically the video Boys vs. Girls for $500,000. He says the whole thing was rigged because the contestants weren't random subscribers.
Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend.
Chucky Appleby acknowledged that some of the players were friends or employees. Quote, the employees in the video were there to fill in for people who tested positive for COVID last minute right before filming. Thea, Jimmy's girlfriend, mentioned this on a podcast over a year ago. If it wasn't for COVID, they would...
I feel like when you got 200 people, like, there's bound to be people that drop out, and then you don't want to fly people out just for them to be, like, backups just in case, you know? So I can definitely see them putting in, like, some team members just because. And then those people, like, probably aren't going to even try enough to win, because if they do win, then they for sure, like, that's fucked. I feel like they're just kind of there just to get the numbers up to the right amount. They're not playing to actually win, they're just doing it for the video.
Not have been in it. They had the same money on the line as everyone else. And Dogpack also said that he received text messages from another Beast worker who said they had to rig the game so that the boys didn't win by so much.
According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer.
Now, there's absolutely nothing illegal about using friends or acquaintances in your videos. And it doesn't necessarily follow that just because Mr. Beast might have known some of the people who appeared in his videos, that he rigged the videos in their favor. Now, your mileage may vary as to whether it's a good or bad look to include friends in videos where there's money on the line. Now, arguably, you might conclude that if the video makes it appear that every contestant is random, and it turns out that that's not the case, then it makes it more likely that the outcome is rigged in their favor. Mr. Beast, after all, might want to patronize his friends.
Would it even be illegal at all? Because, like, you could always just argue that it's, like, it's all for entertainment, and it's not an actual, like, contest thing. I guess there's probably, like, you have to, like, decide. Because, like, shit like Squid Games, obviously that's not real. It's just for a show. You could argue it's the same with this if it is just his friends he's hiring. Like, oh, it's just a show. I mean, I guess if... Actually, it's probably, like, if they actually get the money, that's probably what is the deciding factor.
That there is no connection between the identity of the contestants and the outcome. Now, I haven't reviewed every single Mr. Beast video. I have a life. Personally, I think this is probably closer to the truth, but I can see how people might feel deceived. And as it happens, I happen to know several people who have appeared in Mr. Beast videos. Again, because he needed someone to fill in at the last second, and they happen to be nearby. In fact, you might know them, Dave the Agent and Patrick Willems. And I can tell you, the video was not rigged in their favor at all.
No clue who
they
those
happened
are.
to be taking a tour of Mr. Beast's facilities and got pegged to fill in at the last moment to put an entire GameStop inside of a triangle. They actually succeeded, and they've told me that everyone was shocked that they were able to do it.
Everyone's gotta let go at the same time. 3, 2, 1, everyone let go. Everyone let go. No one touching it? No one. Oh, congratulations!
Okay, this one...
It was definitely not.
That one's kind of crazy, because I'm pretty sure it was, like, kind of being like, oh, this is a random guy in the GameStop. Let's get them to do it. So having someone, like, planted there is a little weird.
Rigged or predetermined. Now, I can't speak to all of Mr. Beast's videos, but in at least one instance where he knew the contestants, the video was certainly not rigged. And I do know that logistically, since many of Mr. Beast's videos are filmed in his hometown of Greenville, North Carolina, it's often hard to fill all of the spots for his videos. And I also know that Mr. Beast and his team invest in hundreds or thousands of cameras,
so expensive to fly every single person out.
And cull through thousands of hours of footage for
So I was going to prefer people close.
My feelings that Mr. Beast will do whatever's possible to make the most engaging and entertaining video possible. But I certainly can't speak to every video he's ever made, nor can I speak to the audience expectations of the videos that he does make. But let's say that the videos were rigged, completely manipulated, and predetermined. Would that be illegal?
All right, this is what I'm wondering
alleges that
about.
Mr. Beast rigged the game so that the boys didn't win by so much. Mr. Beast changed the rules or offered different challenges throughout the 100 hours. At one point, he says he wanted to make the game more competitive by trying to introduce more boys to drop out. And in one sense, you know, duh, this is a Mr. Beast video. He makes various offers and changes the rules to make things more entertaining. He manipulates the events to add drama, much like any game show where things occur to make things interesting. But here, let's make a distinction. There are the rules as laid out to the contestants before they participate, and the rules as laid out in the video. Now, you can imagine that the contract between the contestant and, I don't know, Beast Enterprises lays out certain terms for the relationship. Now, I've never seen one of those contracts. My guess is that it gives Beast Enterprises quite a lot of flexibility to deal with the contestant. But if they breach those terms, then they might be liable for breach of contract or maybe even fraud. And then there are the terms that show up in the final video after the filming. Those might not be the same. Now, whether you're allowed to change the rules in the video largely depends on how much freedom you have in the rules in your contract with the contestant. Now, remember,
Contract could say they're not getting any money at all.
Now, following
honestly,
up on the
most people probably won't read
Dog
this
Pack,
shit.
YouTuber Upper Echelon claimed that Mr. Beast videos are just flat out illegal. For example, Rosanna Pansino was featured in a Mr. Beast competition series called Creator Games, which
This girl
pits,
is still
YouTube
on about
personalities
that.
against each other in games like hide and seek. She claimed that Mr. Beast selectively edited the video to make it appear that she did not finish in the top 3, and instead they made it look like Logan Paul did finish in the top 3.
Survivor, despite being mentioned by this alleged former employee in passing, has a particularly relevant lawsuit brought forward by a contestant of season 1, where she alleges that producers of the show engaged in a scheme to prearrange outcomes by persuading, influencing, or intimidating contestants.
This is not what I thought their lawsuit would be about. I thought it'd be about someone getting hurt. They probably have stuff saying like if you're hurt though or even die, it's not their fault. I think most like shows like that probably have something like that.
Couldn't hide in the ceiling, but the winner was allowed to hide in the ceiling. Now, Upper Echelon claims that Mr. Beast did exactly the same thing that landed the TV show Survivor in legal hot water.
47 USC 509, which pertains to, quote, prohibited practices in contests of knowledge, skill, or chance.
Now, whether you think it's a good idea to use clever editing or manipulating the rules to change the outcome is not the same thing as necessarily being against the law. But Upper Echelon points to a lawsuit by Season 1 Survivor contestant Stacey Stillman, who was the 3rd person ever voted off the series.
Well, the weather has spoken, and the tribe has spoken.
Rip.
It's time for you to go.
However, she later alleged that the show creator Mark Burnett actually orchestrated her demise.
Oh, citrus.
She claims that Burnett intervened in the game by convincing 2 of her teammates to vote her off the island rather than a contestant who had been a fan favorite, Rudy Bosch. Bosch was a gruff former Navy SEAL who was quick with
We're streaming Rust. Trying. We're at 371 in queue right now. Might be a minute. We came in at like 4:05, and that was, I don't even know how long ago. You're never getting in. We might, maybe server DCs and half the people get taken out. Who knows? It could happen. You never know.
I'd bring a Bible as if, I mean, I'm religious too, if I needed toilet paper.
Burnett allegedly believed that Rudy was better for ratings than Stillman, and Bosch later placed 3rd in the game. Stillman is a lawyer, so she sued for fraud, breach of contract, and unlawful business practices in violation of California Business and Professions Code 17200, with the predicate being 47 USC 509. Now, the parties settled before trial, as most lawsuits do. But the interesting thing about Stillman's complaint is that she claimed that Burnett violated 47 USC 509, which is a federal law that regulates contests that are run by TV and radio broadcasters and their sponsors. It says it shall be unlawful for any person with intent to deceive the listening or viewing public to supply any contestant in a purportedly bona fide contest of intellectual knowledge or intellectual skill, any special and secret assistance whereby the outcome of such contest will be in whole or in part prearranged or predetermined.
I don't think so, because it's on Steam, right?
To induce or cause any contestant in a purportedly bona fide contest of intellectual knowledge or intellectual skill to refrain in any manner from using or displaying his knowledge or skill in such contest whereby the outcome thereof will be in whole or in part predetermined or prearranged. Or 3, to engage in any artifice or scheme for the purpose of prearranging or predetermining in whole or in part the outcome of a purportedly bona fide contest of intellectual knowledge.
That just all went
skill,
over my head.
This is the basis for the FCC's
my cat wants my room. 1 second.
Which provides that it's illegal to predetermine or prearrange the outcome of a contest or to broadcast a predetermined or prearranged contest. It stems from a series of quiz shows in the 1950s that were absolutely rigged. And in fact, there's a great Ray Fiennes movie about this particular situation. But the FCC requires broadcasters to disclose rules and policies applicable to their contests, including the method of entry, eligibility restrictions, entry deadlines, prize restrictions, winner selection procedures, and the value of the prize. And after analyzing the statute, Upper Echelon points to a situation in the Boys vs. Girls video that he claims runs afoul. In particular, he points to a situation where Mr. Beast tried to coax one